And with the prices for things like gold and copper going up, more and more people are hoping to cash in. And many would turn to the Department of Mines and Mineral Resources for information, but not anymore. As reporter Grant Martin shows us, this office has become the latest victim of budget cuts.
Well, that's right. Back in January, Governor Jan Brewer decided to shut down the State Department of Mines and Mineral Resources, a department that had been around since the 1930s. Going forward, it's a decision that is expected to save the state about $200,000 a year. But as I found out, it's already resulted in quite a mess. There's not much left of the Arizona Department of Mines and Mineral Resources besides mountains and mountains of maps.
We were short on budget, so we obviously, one place you economize is on space.
But for Acting Director Niall Nemeth, the challenge now is trying to get a handle on many of the state's most important mining archives, which are now piling up in this room. Much of the info is undocumented, and volunteers have the tedious task of going over each map and entering its information online.
Not only is it piling up, it's getting piled more densely.
But nothing compares to what you see here in the map and file room, where dozens of boxes and filing cabinets make things a tight fit. Nemeth says some of these old files are more than 100 years old, and he admits he has quite a challenge.
You went through the library, I'm sure you noticed that we had to squeeze kind of sideways through the cross aisle, and then even the working aisles. I've got a large flashlight handy so that I can look at those bottom rows where the light doesn't seem to penetrate anymore.
And while the department might be officially shut down, this library is anything but abandoned. As mineral prices continue to rise, more aspiring prospectors are looking for a competitive edge by reading these old books.
We see a lot of those, those sleuths, those detectives of the earth looking for those mineral deposits.
Now, Niall and the 3 employees that he supervises will be absorbed by the Tucson-based Arizona Geological Survey by the end of the summer, although the process of digitizing all of the state's archives will likely take a lot longer time than that. Reporting live at the assignment desk, Grant Martin, Cronkite News.